What's up, Mirandigas? We're back with another Persona Hot Takes video. Now, I was thinking of doing this once a month, but the October month, I'll say this again, thank you so much, has been is either the best or one of the best months in terms of growth I've had on the channel. So, it's that time again. Share your Persona Hot Takes and things you hate about the Persona community. Question of the video is, which Persona game do you think is overrated and why? I'll also tell mine, but let's see if somebody has the same one as mine. So I'll make a video on this when and if this post gets enough comments. 8 comments, you did well. I'll get back to it doing once a month, but this month, because it was the support was so good, I had to do it twice, I guess. Not in this hot takes, but overall. So Great Vegetables 2008. Damn, wait, that's when this was said? Okay. Persona 5 is great and all, but it's overrated. No, I disagree. In a sense that most people play the 5th one and then they ignore the rest, undermining everything the series went through to get to that game. Also, in my opinion, I prefer P4 to it. Okay, so I didn't open. I'll just say it. When I did my mainline Persona games ranking, my number 1 was Eternal Punishment, number 2 was 4, and number 3 was 5, Royal. Now, in that, I did say I might not keep Royal above. Like, you have to give strong arguments. I might change that, because I think if your top 3 is Eternal Punishment, 4, and Royal in any order, if you want to keep Royal 1, 4, 1, or Eternal Punishment 1, I don't mind. The reason with 5 is, this is what, I love Reload, but this is what pissed me off a lot. A lot of people don't talk about this, because they are just worried about, oh, green, Reload is green. Is that, why is it that Royal came out in 2019? Why is it, maybe it's just my opinion, but why is it that Royal, a game that came out 6 years ago, has better gameplay than a game that came out last year? Or even like OG P5. Why is a game that came out 9 years ago has better gameplay than a game that came out last year? Because Reload just removed stuff that also wasn't portable, and some stuff that's like building the foundation of Persona gameplay. Why is that? Why? Also, the auto feature. Like, we got 2 games in the same year. Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance has a better auto feature than Reload's auto rush feature. And even that is worse in Reload, because in P5, the rush feature actually does the job. It's way faster, and Reload is just an auto mechanic. Like here's the thing. P5 is not overrated. It's just P5's gameplay is way too good, and the best Persona gameplay we currently have. And people care about that. That's the thing. And also, graphics do matter. And it's graphically, I'd say it's still, now it's aged because Reload is better graphically. But it's not oh, it's aged, it's bad. So no, I disagree. P4 is goated. But I disagree with this. I don't think it's overrated. I don't have any new hot takes. However, I will share with you a Reddit hot take from my Persona 5 hot takes video that broke me. It hit, I think it's a Savage Gamer's video. 3rd semester felt unnecessary and overwhelming. I disagree. Carried completely by the final boss. No, what? No, completely not. The final boss is good, but at that point you're so overpowered, it doesn't even matter. I just lost this when I read this take. This is the fate of every Persona boss that comes out in the extended release, in Gold. I mean, not in Golden. I guess this is just in Royal. But bro, that boss is piss easy. No, I disagree with this. No. I also disagree with this too. My major issue with the 3rd semester isn't that the 3rd semester is bad. It's that they made 4 characters. Joker already existed, Akechi already existed, but Yoshizawa and Maruki are new. They made 4 top tier Persona characters. And then you look at the OG P5 cast, the other fan of these, it's what went wrong there? I'm sorry, what went wrong there with those characters? There's some of them are good, have good things, but they're not Yoshizawa level in terms of writing. They're not Akechi level. They're not Joker Royal level or Maruki level. That's what hurts me. As for which game is overrated, I only played P5R, P5S, and P5X. You have played more games than a lot of the Persona fandom. Unfortunately, I have to say that. Sadly, because Persona fans, as far as I've known, and I've noticed, they don't play the game. I cannot say which game is overrated. However, I'll say Yuri Narukami is very overrated. Makoto game. Why this time? Ren, Joker, and Mamiya are way better. Alright, let's see the reply. Also, Randika, here's a tip for your hot takes. You have been posting too many of these recently, and therefore some of us have been running out of hot takes. What you should do is have a hot take video once a month and post the monthly question of the persona. Instead of, oh, I did this because somebody did say you should add like a question. You should try that, but it's your choice. Also, share on a hot take at the end of the day. I'll do that. Probably my hot take is going to be the overrated game. I wanted to do this once a month because last month it didn't do well. This month I tried it again because the October I have growth. Like October has been like a very good month for me. Okay, the Scrimpler. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I am by no means saying that P3 is a bad game. I think it's fantastic, especially the story. I just have to say that at least in the original, not sure about Reload, the gameplay is kind of miserable. I love you, Scrimpler. With the amount of grinding as well as how terrible Tartarus is. Okay, if Tartarus has a glitch, which what you can do is when you enter the floor, go to the reverse, move backward, go to the corner of a wall and press split, and it will take you to the next floor. Apologies if this take isn't actually hard. I just never see anything but glaze for Persona 3 and no actual criticism. My man, Scrimpler, damn, I love this take. You know why? Because this is something I've been saying recently. Oh my god. Here's the thing. Go back to my older videos where I've talked about people hating on Yukari for episode I guess. People hating on the gameplay for P3. People hating on Tartarus. People hating on so many stuff in P3. People hating that one of the games has terrible gameplay and the other game, Portable, is just a visual novel. Reload, and that's why people were excited for, here's the thing, go back when Reload was announced, nobody was saying that doesn't deserve it like they're saying with Revival. Go back, I can guarantee you. Maybe there would be one or two here and there that wanted P1 and P2, but nobody was saying that. Now that Reload is here and a year has passed, people are just acting like Persona 3, the PS2 version, is like chef kiss. It's peak gaming, and it's like, no. I'm sorry. I love P3 Fest. I love it. It's like one of my favorite games. But it sucks for a new player. It sucks. And here's the thing about P3. When it comes to P3 story, it's easier for new players to get into it because it just starts off by giving you everything you need to do. P4 and P5, this is one issue with P4 and P5. It takes a bit longer to get to all the gameplay mechanics. P3 just goes here. It's the first boss, the first tower, and this is the social link. And then this is Tartarus, have fun. That's what P3 does. Oh my god. Mr. Josh Lee. Kotone is honestly nothing special. I don't think so. Her gameplay is no different from what? I guess in Portable, I guess. Yeah, I mean, because Makoto does exist in Portable. While she has a different story, the story overall is worse than Makoto's. I guess there is a thing where, do you want that person to die or live? She does not get a social link with Shinji. What? Huh? Are we lying now? Oh, sorry, not to be disrespectful, but what? Huh? Oh yeah, wait. Sorry for the low quality, but what is this? This is the only Moon Arcana that people glaze. Are we really saying that he... What? Huh? Did Mr. Josh Lee miss his social link or something? Making Shinji just as bad as was in Makoto's route? What? Cold take Shinji's what? Huh? Oh, this has to be bait. Because I know Mr. Josh Lee has played the Persona games. He is one of the Persona gamers. An actual Persona gamers, not those that just love the characters and never interact with the games. She doesn't even get any special interactions with Shinji during his... Oh my god, yeah, he's... No, this is bait. This is bait. I'm calling it, this is bait. Let's talk about our social links. The only great social I say is Rio. And even then, it is not... No, I disagree. She's really good. She's not one of the best, but she's really good. Hasegawa is alright. No. This is Saori. My goat Saori will not... You know one social link that's overrated? Is Akinari. I'll make a short about this maybe. The fact that she gets in trouble all the time only transfers yourself. Yeah. Because it's depressing. Not every... well, Akinari dies. Are we just gonna act like Akinari just doesn't die? Are we just not gonna act that? She never got any good moments at all. Is the worst social link in Femsi's route, and I would say Hasegawa is on par with Suimetsu for the worst social links. Okay, yeah, this is not. I disagree. But Suimetsu people call. Like, at this point, I put down the hammer. People just say Suimetsu sucks. Speaking of social links, Shujiro. Oh my god, yeah, it's bait. Could have been, because this doesn't exist. Could have had the best social link in the game had he not lived at all. Wait, why does Shujiro even live at all? His death is necessary, and therefore it creates another bad moon social link. Thought it is a tad better than Suimetsu. Overall, a major disappointment from the fences. Wait, is he... Oh no, I think this is spelling error. This is a grammatical error. This is just, yeah, this is bait. Okay, I'm sure you knew that. But yeah, at this, like, here you got me. Here you got me. Not here, but like, here you got me. When you said that, I was like, yeah, no, this is bait. There's a genuine hot take. I am actually a fan of Ken's romance option. Oh, it is really funny to see a little kid date. Oh yeah, this is something I want to talk about because people, this is a problem with like a game that released years ago and now. Like back in the day, this was a thing where little boys are like, oh, dating the older girl, or they would be like Kenji, like high school boys were like, oh, finding their teachers hot. This was something that was really common in media back then. Now, yeah, it may seem awkward, but dating a light version of Kamoshida and P5R is also awkward. But it's not a light version, but no one is complaining. Ken's romance option is not as good as Akika's or Shinjiro, but it's still really funny. In fact, if we ever get a female protagonist, P5 want to see a Shinjiro. No. Like, if they do that now, it doesn't make sense because of how the world has changed. But, like, a lot of people, this is a problem with, like, if you're, like, playing these games in 2025, Kenji and Ken would seem weird, but back in the day, this was like a norm in media where like, oh, little kids want to date older girls, or not little kid, but high, like not kindergarten, but you know what is it? I forgot. But you guys know, like Ken age kids want to date older girls, like and act mature, and then also like characters like Kenji, where like students wanted to, you know, date their teachers, like. Not teachers, but they found their teachers hot. This is something that's like, I feel like I should talk more about this, where Persona actually takes like a lot of social links take like cliches and media stuff from back in the day, like that were relevant at the time. That's why I think like in Persona 6 we'll see a lot of LGBTQ representation. Or maybe we'll see one or two social links. Maybe not in the main story, we'll see one or two social links. We can see in the main story, I don't know. But like in social links, because right now that is a prominent topic around the world. That's one thing I want to add. Like, we'll see that in P6 because that's the prominent talk. People will be like, oh, it's gone woke. But this is something Persona always does. They take the most relevant topics and make social links out of them. Akinari, illness that like, unknown illness. And like, whatchamacallit, Fuka, girls should be girls. Why are you doing like girls in pink and stuff? Like, why is she doing like electronics and stuff like that? This was like things back in the day. Even Kanji and Naruto and stuff like that. Like, yeah, Persona 5 is not the best game in the series. That honor for me goes to P4. Is this the same guy? No, it isn't. I don't really go into this. Like P5, if you want to say P5 1, I agree. If you want to say P4 is 1, I agree. If you want to say P2 Eternal Punishment 1, I agree. If you want to say P3, I'll disagree. Persona 2 battle system is booty cheeks. I guess for an older game, yeah. P3's battle system as well as Festus also sucks. Yeah. I will say that because there is a little bit of RNG involved. It's not that bad as people make it out to be, but there's a bit. Because I always make the argument with Aegis and Akihiko where Mataronda, Marakunda, Masukunda, and Aegis having Marakukaja, Matarukaja, Sukukaja, and you do heal slash support, and it's a coin flip which one you get. And in a lot of cases, you would need Matarunda and Marakukaja to like actually understand the boss you're fighting and be in the fight for longer. That's it. Maybe I just suck, but I would say because I did complete episode, I guess, one of the hardest challenges in P3 Fest. And like one of the hardest challenges in Persona. Maybe I just suck, but regardless, I don't like either of them. But like P2 Eternal Punishment does well. They develop a lot because P1, my major issue with P1 and P2 usually had Innocent Sin is that the contact options are too much. Like how does one remember those? And Eternal Punishment makes it, simplifies it. Another hot take, all the fans begging for Atlas for this and that. The game isn't exactly how it wanted to be, and stuff like that needs to stop. I think people need to just let Atlas do what Atlas wants and say, no, I disagree, and take it. When they listen to the fans, they make something that the fans ask for, and then the fans come. Here's the thing. People will complain about everything. I'm telling you right now, people right now are begging for Yosuke romance. When it will come, people will start acting like they're acting with Yukari right now. Like, Yosuke was good. Don't do that, Atlas. They ruined Yosuke. But like, was that a Teddy voice? I don't know. But like this is something that will always happen. People were begging for Reload. It released. People love it. Now people are acting like Reload is one of the worst remakes to ever exist. Like, this will happen. And not only this, like, one of the things I want to talk about is that Atlas back in P5's era was a lot, like, very open to fans. We're talking and listening, interacting. Nowadays, they do listen to fans, but they don't interact with the fans that much, in my opinion. I've noticed. And that isn't a bad thing. Here's the thing. A lot of fans do give good criticism. Heck, I'm a fan. Like, why would I want them to not listen to me if the criticism is valid? And here's the thing. Atlas is a company. They do understand, like, here's the thing. They don't just look at some Twitter post about, like, an essay about Yukari and go, oh yeah, this guy's right. Like, they don't do that. They actually look for valid criticism. Like, my issue is, why does Reload not have follow-up attacks? Why does Reload not have this from the old games when they were like, we're just taking portable script. We're taking stuff from portable. And it's like, why does this stuff not exist? Like, that is the valid criticism, I feel like. But those people that just go, no, too green, suck. Like, they don't, like, even their criticism is somewhat valid, is like, maybe they could improve on the atmosphere. But alright, my Randigas, hope you enjoyed this video. My hot take and overrated is portable. I think maybe I'll make a story about that, short about that. At this point, I'm loving doing shorts, but I think my like overrated Persona game is Persona 3 Portable, because people just look at the gameplay and be like, oh, it's good, when it has a lot of other issues, because it's not even a good visual novel. I'll say that. Like, comment, subscribe, trying to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. See you guys next time with another Persona, Shin Megami, Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail video. I'm looking to stop recording. Bye. Wait, is there a worse? Oh yeah, this is the worst hot take. Yeah. Oh no, actually this. I don't know. Looking to stop recording. Bye.